Hey everybody, welcome to the Quick Talk Podcast. Hope you're enjoying some family time this weekend, or maybe you're doubling down on some last minute systems, getting ready to go into the spring, and I respect that too. Sometimes you gotta live like no one else today so that later you can live like no one else, like Dave Ramsey says. I've heard he's a pretty smart guy, by the way. No, I'm a big fan of Dave. I think he's awesome. What I want to talk about today is something that popped into my brain last night when I was doing a video for my private boot camp members. And this was really sparked due to a coaching call that I had done late last week. And I think it's really important. It's simple, it's important, and I want you to be thinking of it, be aware of it, and ask yourself some honest questions if you're really prepared. Because what's going to happen for a lot of us, every market's different. We all have different busy seasons and things, but for a large part of the Midwest and a large part of the country, the month of, end of March and the month of April, things really start to pick up. Things get serious. The phone starts ringing, which is great because then you have momentum and now you have money again, right? So cash flow starts coming in. But there's a big risk if you don't hit the beginning wave of the busy season correctly. And what happens is over and over and over is we'll spend the winter, we'll go through courses, we'll network, we'll watch videos, we'll build some systems, we'll do some things, but then we get sucked back into the exact same pattern of behavior that we've always done as soon as that phone starts ringing. It's kind of like Pavlov's dog, that experiment you learned about in high school where they trained a dog to salivate when a light bulb turned on. So they had this dog and they would turn a light bulb on and then give the dog food at the exact moment that the light bulb turned on, and they do that over and over and over and over and over, right? Well, eventually they stopped giving the food and just turned the light bulb on, but the dog would still drool, right? So he's associating the light bulb with the food. And so my point is once you get that first call and then you get another one and another one, you're going to have massive temptation to fall back into whatever pattern of behavior you've had in the past. Now, if you have a big, large business, then this might not matter. But if you're a stage 1 or 2 business especially, you have to change and modify your behavior this year to get to the next level. You can't just do more and get to the next level, and people get confused. So you can just do more and make more money or make a little more revenue, but there's a ceiling on it. For example, if you run a truck or a crew by yourself, or you have 1 or 2 crews, right? Even if you're not in the field all the time, there's a maximum capacity that your company can do per year. And so if you did 200 grand last year, yeah, we might be able to squeak out 250, but we're never going to do $1 million, right? Until we get some more infrastructure, we get a model together, we get you investing your time in the right things. And anyway, I hope you're getting my point. My point is that you have to actually get better at being a CEO to build a real business. And that comes not by reading books, it comes by actually changing how you do and what you do every single day. And when the phone starts ringing like Pavlov's dog, I don't want you to be reactionary and get sucked into the season and everything will be worse for you because everything will be based on reaction. It's almost like this is the definition of being a slave to your business, even if you are making money. You're not ahead of it, you're not proactive, you're reactive. And so what do? Well, number 1, you need to be aware that this is a thing. Number 2, here's a big one, is you need to measure how you're currently investing your time. I've talked about this many times in the podcast, and I'll bring it up again. People think that they're working hard means that they're building an automated business. Well, that's not true. You have to work hard on the right things in the right order to get your business up to the next level, right? So if you're working on the wrong stuff, you can work as hard as you want, but you're not going to grow and scale your company. You can work 15 hours a day mowing lawns instead of 12, but you're not going to grow and scale your company. You'll make a few short-term bucks, you'll burn yourself out, and you won't have a sellable business, and everything will be essentially the same because you're going to hit a ceiling of capacity. So what you have to do, number 1, is you have to identify where is the next big domino I have to knock over in my business, and then start measuring your time for yourself each week and identify what percentage of your working hours are spent trying to knock over that one domino. For most of you guys, to be honest, it's just sales. It's you developing a lever. That is the biggest missing piece for most companies. So you work really hard and you're doing bids, you're doing estimates, you're emailing people quotes. That's not what I'm talking about. That's all reactive-based marketing. You need to have a large percentage of your time every week until you're doing way north of $500,000 at least, or north of $1 million, needs to be dedicated to driving sales, building relationships, and creating what I call levers. A lever is something that you can control the amount of deal flow that you get from it. And it can be anything. Door knocking could be a lever if it was systemized. If you knew that you needed, 12 people to say this script and hand out this literature, and they do it on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Tuesdays, but not on Wednesdays, and they hit these neighborhoods, and you have a big map on your wall, and you totally figure it out and go deep and become a ninja master, that's fine. That's a lever. Then we can deploy our team and execute on that tactic, and we can create customers on demand because it's measurable. You know that for every $1,000 you invest in that tactic, you're going to make $5,000 in return, or whatever the case is. That's a lever. Most of the people listening to this don't have a real lever. They do a little buffet style marketing and this and that, and then they also don't personally network even close to enough. Not even close. I had a guy several months ago that I did a coaching call with, and he was disappointed his business only did $100,000 in revenue. And long story short, when we figured it out, he was only working 30 hours a week. And almost all of those hours were just him answering the phone, emailing a quote, and then going and cleaning stuff. You can't build a business like that. That's what I mean when I say you have to actually change. You have to actually become better. You have to know your business better, your numbers better. You have to be better at leadership. But not just know it in your brain, you have to modify your behavior. And if you don't wrap your head around that, a lot of you are at risk to kind of repeat a season similar to last year. Even if there's a slight bump in sales, it's not really getting you what it is that you really want. And it's going to take forever, and there is a capacity ceiling on that. And that's really sad. I don't want that. The third tip, okay, so the first one, what did I say for the first one? I don't remember. But the second one was you need to measure your time. But the last one is you need to form or join a mastermind group. And these can take a little work to put together, but you have to be in community and you have to have accountability. If you don't have accountability, then you're not going to execute on the stuff. So you need people you can trust who are at your similar sized business or ahead of you that you can meet with weekly that are committed to their own personal business goals, and you guys tell each other each week what you're going to do, and then you meet the next week and you discuss if you did it and if you didn't do it and why you didn't do it, right? Any roadblocks, and you help each other. And the big benefit of a mastermind group is that it keeps your eye on the ball, keeps things in perspective, and it gives you a community of people to call you out if you're just kind of not doing what you said, right? If you want to double this year or triple, you have to actually level up. That means that your job, the way that you do your job, the working hours you spend this year have to actually be a lot different. They should look and smell different than they did in the past. That is you leveling up. You're not just going to keep doing the same thing and get some magical result. You have to do bigger stuff. Are you running team meetings? Are you holding people accountable? Are you deploying and executing on the systems that you built this winter? I don't know. When the phone starts ringing, that's what's going to tell. And a lot of you are going to get sucked in. You're going to get sucked in, you're going to drop the ball, and all of your employees you do have are looking at you saying, is this guy serious? Is he really going to follow through? You have to freaking follow through. You have to actually level up. You have to actually be better, and that's not done by learning something. It's always done by actually doing something. I hope that's an encouragement to you this weekend. I am going on date night with my wife tonight. Woo, woo. It's awesome. Saturday nights. We love it, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. God bless.
Hey, thanks for hanging out, friends. And from all of us here at the Quick Talk Podcast team, we hope you loved today's show. We hope that you were inspired to become a doer and not just a listener. Apply what you've heard today in your own business and watch things change for the better. Lastly, remember that all the money in the world can't save your soul. Seek first the kingdom of God, my friends. We'll see you next time.
For more information about the Quick Talk Podcast or Joshua's other businesses, visit our website, quicktalkpodcast.com. Have a blessed day.